Oppo's first Cyanogen-Modded smartphone will launch in December. They've made plenty of strides with their customized version of Android over the past few months, but now they're on the verge of a big milestone after officially revealing the thing. Back in September, Chinese OEM Oppo announced earlier today that its first Cyanogen-Modded smartphone will launch internationally in December. Wait, what? Who's Oppo? To really get a feel for what's going on here, we need to flash back to mid-September. Cyanogen raised $7 million from benchmark capital at the time, and the company not-so-subtly hinted that it would forge partnerships with some honest-to-goodness smartphone makers to bring their modified version of Android to a wider audience than just avid phone tinkerers. That first hardware partner wound up being none other than Oppo, a curious Chinese OEM who may be best known for its Blu-ray players that has managed to cultivate a reputation for churning out some impressive and impressively cheap Android devices. The specifics of the arrangement were interesting, to say the least. Oppo developed its N1 smartphone in such a way that owners can easily flash Cyanogen's custom Android build, but they're also producing a limited quantity of those N1s that will ship to consumers with Cyanogen-Mod preloaded onto them. It's worth pointing out that the N1 is no slouch either. It sports, among other things, a 1.6 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 600 chipset, 2 GB of RAM, a 6-inch 1080p display, and what the company refers to as the world's first rotating camera, so a single camera module can handle selfies as well as it can landscapes. That's not to say the team can just call it a day though. One of their bigger priorities is to complete a dead simple Cyanogen installer build so owners of existing Android devices can swap their current builds for something a little different. The Cyanogen team has been rounding up beta testers to work on early versions of the installer, which will ultimately wind up in the Google Play Store if everything goes according to plan. But only time will tell when Ma and Pa will be able to flash their smartphones without getting bogged down in the minutiae.